It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And this one features the Ravens superstar wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Ravens and the Texans, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup. Well, they're pacing the NFL in passing yardage this season, but a tough test awaits them to stay in that top spot as they face one of the league's best secondaries.
And partner, with how they've played this season, both sides are awfully confident they'll be able to put up big-time numbers. I think this is going to be a very entertaining game just because of that. So let's say it together. Eventually, something's got to give.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville. Jackson on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A fairly short kick. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit.
And Stewart lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2, 3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
To throw again on second down. Jackson complete to Stewart right side. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
I think they have to make some decisions here. That's a second fumble here in the first quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him? Or are you going to have to make...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens open the lead up to 34-0. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
It's their quarterback with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford.
Jackson hit and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Ravens just continue to roll.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No, we changed it.
On third down, Jackson. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 57 yards.
And the Ravens are pouring it on.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Houston set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe, but I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start on the ground. This is Stewart on first. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fielded right around the 8.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
And the Ravens have got it on cruise control.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Houston's offense taking over again.
They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And taken right at the 35.
touchdown.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens extend their lead yet again. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here comes the Texans now. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
That's caught at the 25. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. He's going to let it go again. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Well, he's been doing this for...
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got a man complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down.
He'll let one go deep for Howard.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. It's to settle it. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll let one go deep for Howard.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And here in this. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, wide open, complete, and in for the Ravens touchdown. A great. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Ravens just continue to roll.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to take another shot here. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again. Oh, wide open, complete, touchdown. A great play there. 3rd quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories. He's got a man complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Oh, when coaches...
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to let it go again. He's got a man complete. 20. Touchdown. A big play there. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Looking to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll look to throw here. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. And in for the Ravens touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Back to throw. He's got a man complete. The 20. Touchdown. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And we are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
He'll let one go deep for Howard.
And got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 36 yards on the play. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, execution.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another. This thing is ugly.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Ravens, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.